First off, I would like to say thank you for this recognition. I would love to thank my family, teachers, friends, and church members for the support they've given me throughout to make this award possible. I would also like to thank the staff at the Tempe Community Council, as well as the selection committee, for selecting me. I also like to thank Jenny and Bob Ramsey of the Ramsey Social Justice Foundation for making this scholarship award possible. I am now a college student at ASU studying business administration, and this scholarship, I assure you, will be put to great use. I am honored to be the recipient of the Tempe City Council Young Humanitarian Scholar Award. I have lived in Tempe all of my life and really like the city and all it offers for me as a student and resident. Elementary school, I attended Fuller Elementary. It's like down the street from the house in like 2 or 3 minutes. Middle school, I attended Ward Traditional Academy, which is very close to my house as well. And of course, as they stated, I attended Marcos Zuniga High School. I grew up with both my parents and my older brother, Terrence. I was fortunate enough to have access to what I needed to be successful in school, and not to be the of someone that was without food or clothing or a house to have over my head. As I look back on the community service and volunteer work I've done, I realized helping people, I helped people achieve things that was important to me that I already had achieved, such as, like I stated, food, clothing, and home, to have a house to live in. And so, important to me, such as a safe park to play in, food, clothing, home, and caring family members. I learned from my parents that the importance of giving and serving, the importance is giving and serving. One of my first memories of volunteering was when I was in elementary school, when I was volunteering, giving water, and what I gained from that is just, even as like a young kid, even though it's kind of like you were kind of young, you're probably just doing it because you were dragged along. I'm not even gonna lie. I was definitely dragged along. I was definitely fighting. I wanted to be at home playing my little video game. But I'm glad that my mom brought me along and I had that experience along with the other youth at my church, because from that I wanted to do more because of the impact I could have. Even get some water. It's like you handed somebody water and just made their day. That's like one of the smallest things you can do. So just seeing what I could do besides that, just made me want to do more and more. When I was in the 5th grade, as they said, I started helping with the Tempe Police Department and wrapping gifts for the youth, for the kids and his families that didn't have what they needed. And I enjoyed that because all I do is write my list. Christmas time came around, I'm gonna get at least 50%, 75% was on my list. So just having the experience to be able to wrap up somebody's gift, knowing that when they wrap this in a Christmas Day morning, they're gonna see it's gonna be one of the biggest smiles ever. It just made me happy, just doing that. As I'm rapping, just having a good time, because I'll bring along some of my basketball teammates, and their families, and we just had a great experience, and it made me feel good. So I knew the kids were gonna feel good, and the family's gonna feel good because we're doing this for them. Most recently, as they stated, I helped at the Elmcroft Senior Living Center in Tempe with my FCA program at Marcos Zuniga, and I really enjoyed that because I love the elderly people. I just love being around them. It may seem like I know, of course, some of my friends that were part of the club with me, they didn't really enjoy it because they thought they were kind of boring, but to me, you can learn so much, and you can just, even though it feels good making kids happy, when I see like the elderly people happy, oh man, it's just a different level of exciting I get within myself. As a young adult, I began to see how fortunate I was and realized what I enjoyed in volunteering. Various settings like elderly living facilities, community park cleanup and development, and packing food boxes with the food bank. I think I enjoy volunteering the most because I just love helping people because it makes me feel good. And I actually joy in people's faces that I help and the impact it can have on the neighborhood. I plan to continue community service with my church community park and garden. I plan to locate volunteer opportunities throughout some of my ASU clubs, like the 942 crew, like they stated, where I'll be able to join or initiate meeting volunteer projects. To me, the Tempe Community Council Young Humanitarian Scholar Award is a recognition of a young person that's heavily involved in their community. To me, a humanitarian means someone that wants to be the best for the community and is willing to do whatever they can to help improve their community and individuals needing their help. Thanks again for the honor and the recognition of the scholarship.
It is now my pleasure to invite TCC past president Chris Gonzalez to come forward and introduce the next awardee.
Is to encourage and promote volunteerism and giving back to this great community. To that end, Spirit of Tempe Karma was established to honor individuals making a significant impact through the volunteer efforts. This year's Spirit of Tempe Karma Award recognizes a special volunteer. Ed Baker is an exceptional human being dedicated